Darlacansell, real estate agent with Real Broker. Guys, I got a call today from someone I've known for a very long time, and they are thinking about buying a different home soon. And so I got the call to go out into a part of Louisiana that I don't normally travel to, way out on the outskirts of Kinder, Louisiana. That's Kinder, Louisiana. So I live and work in the Acadia Parish area, Acadiana. I'm very familiar with most of those areas, but I don't go to the areas like Kinder, Elton, those places that often. And because one of the main roads was under construction, I actually ended up taking a couple of back roads that I don't generally take. And it's crazy because I got to see all kinds of different territories, like different areas that I don't normally see. And I got to thinking, you know, it's so crazy, but you can tell when you pass in front of a house and property if the people that live there absolutely take pride in where they live. And listen, I know there are circumstances where people are maybe elderly, have maybe gotten into an accident where they no longer can take care of their property or their house or their place. I'm talking about just the regular, ordinary, average person who is still in good health, who still is capable physically and mentally to keep up a place. And it absolutely just baffles my mind for people who are absolutely capable, right? I'm talking about people who have nothing wrong with them. They have the means to do it, to keep up their property, to keep up their places, and they just choose not to. And it absolutely baffles my mind. I know people who have money, they have physical ability, they have the time, they just absolutely choose not to, for whatever reason, keep up their place. And so pride of ownership to me means it doesn't matter how little or how much money you have. When you have a house and you have a land and you have a place to keep up, that you are absolutely proud of it, and that you take care of it, that you keep your grass cut, that you keep it power washed, you keep it painted, you do the things that show the rest of the world, right, that you are proud of where you live. And it doesn't take money necessarily, but it does take energy, and it takes effort, and it takes just being proud of where you live, right? I think, this is my opinion, and everyone's going to have an opinion, but if I'm paying every single month a mortgage, which most of us are paying a mortgage, and listen, if yours is paid off, kudos to you. I can't wait till one day be able to say that mine is paid off. But for now, every month I'm paying a mortgage to the bank, to the bank, to the bank. But my husband and I and our boys, when they lived with us, we worked our tails off to keep it up. And is it easy? No. And are we busy? Absolutely. But it baffles my mind that you can drive up to a house or a piece of property and it looks like hell. So if you are thinking about selling anytime soon and you take amazing care of your property, if you keep the grass cut, if you keep it painted, if you just keep it up, like it's obvious that you keep up your place, I guarantee you are gonna make way more for your place when you do decide to sell it than the same person who lives right next door who just doesn't care. They don't keep up their yard, they don't keep up the paint job, they don't keep it up if it needs to be power washed, they don't do all the things. I guarantee you, If there's two houses right next door to each other on the same amount of property, and one place keeps up their property and the other place does not, it absolutely will show in the sale. So if you are thinking about selling your place anytime soon, right? And in the past, let's just say you got too busy and you didn't keep up your yard and you didn't keep it power washed and you didn't do all the things so that the neighbors believe that you absolutely are proud of where you live. And you're thinking in the next few months, I'm going to want to sell my house, then right now you need to change the story. Right now, you need to start doing all those kinds of things so that the neighbors can see that you're keeping it up, that you're cutting the grass, that you're keeping up your landscaping, you're keeping up the paint job, you're doing all the things, right? And listen, I get it. We're busy. Things happen. Things get left. Like I'm telling you right now, if I were going to put my house on the market to sell it, I would need fresh mulch for sure. That's a given. I would need to probably trim a few trees. I would definitely need to paint my back door, because you know the door that you go through the most often, over time, it starts to just get worn. The paint starts to get nicked, all the things, right? I know that if I would list my house, there are some things I would need to be working on. But I guarantee you, people who drive by my house, because unfortunately I'm on a very busy road, people can tell that we take care of our place, that we keep the yard cut, we keep the house up, we do all the things. It is obvious. It's also very obvious when you drive in front of a house and it's obvious that either the people are lazy or they work all the time and don't care, or maybe they're elderly or they're sick and they've had circumstances, right? Those aren't really the circumstances I'm talking about, though. When you are absolutely physically able to keep up your property, you should be doing so, especially if you think one day you're going to be selling it. Because I guarantee you, you will make more for your property if people around know that you took care of it. It's obvious. And if, when it's time for inspections, if an inspector finds a lot of things wrong with it out the gate, they're going to be more inclined to look for more things. If an inspector walks through your home and it's obvious that you took amazing care of your house, they're not going to be so apt to really be thoroughly investigating it as they will if they get the feeling that you just didn't take care of it. I'm going to tell you a dead giveaway. If you are thinking about selling your house anytime soon, the very first thing that's a dead giveaway that maybe you just didn't do too good of a job of keeping it up is the air conditioning filter. I will tell you how many houses I've shown up to list and it looks like the air conditioning filter has never been changed. Listen. And it sucks to change them. I know it does, because mine, I have to get on a ladder, have to climb up the ladder. It's in the ceiling, which if I had to start all over again to build a house from scratch, it would never be in the ceiling at all, because it's not fun to change it. But that's a dead giveaway. When you're walking through a house and you see, y'all know a lot of the times they're in the wall, right, in the grates. Sometimes the grates, which are usually white or brown or black or crusty, and you can only even imagine what that HVAC filter looks like behind there. That's a dead giveaway, because normally people who take very good care of their houses and are thorough about keeping things up, they change their filter on a regular basis. And listen, some are a month, some are 90 days. I change mine about every other month probably. It really just depends. But if you are thinking about selling your house anytime soon, you absolutely want to give the impression that you have taken amazing care of your house. It will equate to more money. That's a guarantee. It absolutely will equate to more money. So if you are one of those people who just doesn't really take care of your yard and you don't really take care of the appearance of the outside of your house, I would say if you're thinking about selling anytime soon, get on the stick, freshen up the yard, freshen up the house, do all those things that give the impression that you have great pride in where you live. Because I guarantee you it equates to money. Y'all have a great Tuesday afternoon, a great rest of the week. And listen, remember this, in real estate, there are no stupid questions. Ask your questions. It's the only way you're going to learn. And if you do not know a realtor who you know, like, and trust, I am available. You can message me, you can call me, all the things, right? Y'all have a great rest of the week. Take care.